Welcome back, 819. Like other urban districts, Albuquerque Public Schools sort of faced a truancy problem at all levels of education. A high percentage of students are habitually truant, meaning they have 10 or more unexcused absences a year. And here with more on the impact that can have on a student's future, as you can imagine, and how APS is intervening on the issue, our interim superintendent, Dr. Brad Winter. Good to have you.
Thank you for having us.
Dr. Chris Muir with the school district as well, and Ron Lucero with the school district, who focuses on truancy as well, right?
Correct.
I want to talk about with Dr. Winter here first. What does your program look like? I'm curious about what you're doing in these 3 days to really address this issue.
We have started, Dr. Muir started a pilot program on truancy, but what we're trying to do in our 3-day truancy blitz is really get the word out, because this is an issue that everybody needs to be involved in. That's parents, it's community, it's businesses in Albuquerque Public Schools. It is a huge issue and it really affects student achievement. So we thought, let's get this blitz out and then let's continue it. What we've seen in the past is we have truancy programs. It's not real visible. So we're going to hit it with this blitz, and then every day we're going to talk about truancy, because if we can solve a little bit of that issue, then we will increase student achievement.
Dr. Muir, what's the real problem when it comes to the numbers? How much of a trouble spot is this for the school district?
It's an issue. We have about 14.8% overall in our district of truant students, and so I think the real issue is what we're seeing coming out of that. So just for example, we have over 17% of our high school students who have seriously considered suicide, and of those 9.1% have attempted suicide. And so this is big. You know, we have a lot of issues that contribute to why kids are missing school.
Ron, how does the school district intervene in all of this? What's the plan?
Well, our plan has been manifold, but primarily what we do is early identify what our need is, who the client might be. We intervene with those professionals that have the skills and the background to work on that. And then if possible, we connect to the communities with resources to assist in all directions and possibilities.
Dr. Winter, how did it rise to this level? How did you get to 14%?
You know, it's been an issue in every school district around the country, and it's not an easy issue to solve. And if we had one issue and if it was one problem, then we'd be able to solve it. But it's just continued. And I think it's like any issue, like DWI, you've got to keep it in the forefront. And so that's what we're trying to do by starting with this blitz, and then we're going to keep tackling it every day.
We're collecting phone calls this morning here in the KRQE studio. We have folks standing by to take your call. If you have an input, if you have questions about the truancy program and how you're trying to address it, what do you want to hear from people, Ron?
We want to hear how we can help. We want to hear whether or not there are needing other resources. We want to hear what we can do to be a better partner. We want to know how the school district is doing and measure that, get better.
877-715-7400 is the hotline there. We'll leave it at the bottom of the screen here for a moment. This is sort of a political issue too, right, Dr. Winter?
Well, it does, because it affects the whole community. And so that's why we're reaching out to everybody and getting the community involved in this issue.
All right. We'd love to get those phones ringing. I hear one ringing now. So it sounds like people are calling in and you have a meeting as well tomorrow,
Absolutely.
Right?
We're excited about this. We have a town hall meeting at Manzano High School Saturday, tomorrow from 10 to 12. We hope the community shows up. We hope business folks show up. We want to get as many people there, and we want input on what we can do better.
Sounds good. Dr. Winter, Dr. Muir, Ron Lucero, thanks so much for being with us. We'll be right back.
Thank you.